Blue Light Chronicles. Tap in. Yeah. Blue Light Chronicles. Story in the pixels, truth in the audio. Scroll through the city like a sideshow. Tap on my life, let the vibe go. Let it ride. Blue Light Chronicles. Talk about the wins in the hospital. Talk about the rain and the obstacle. Say it how it is, that's the motto though. From the way down south on the late flight. Notes in my phone under blue light. Cousin hit my line, said I can't sleep.
Welcome to the Blue Light Chronicles. Got this episode number 5, and today is a special day for me. A special day when I mean, as this episode, we got my homies from the DJCC. You know, I'm gonna let them introduce themselves straight to the left.
Keisha.
Daryl.
Yes, and we're gonna sit up here and share our stories of when we went to Detroit JOBCORP. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna show love to everybody. We're gonna share our stories, the good, the bad, the ugly. So I'm gonna sit up here and ask these questions, and I hope I get the good, honest response. You know, hey, I'm putting people out here on the limb today. I just want to know the truth.
Wow.
Get the truth. I'm just, hey, here we go. So, this to both of y'all. What did you learn from JOBCORP when y'all got there? What you learn?
I learned when we was in BAM. I liked it doing the speckle drywall and all that stuff,
God.
painting, and until we got to the electrical, I wasn't messing with that.
You know what? When we was in BAM, did you use that in life? Did you go in that field?
No.
I didn't either, because we did it so much. We painted so much. I didn't even want to see a paintbrush.
Okay, but I do like to paint though.
Okay.
I will paint.
What about you, Dura?
Well, before I got the JOBCORP, my uncle had a little carpentry business, so I did do what y'all did also, the BAM. So drywall, roofing, siding, I stuck along with it for a while till it started getting cold. My body started aching. I said I couldn't do it no more. So I moved on to other things.
Okay.
Also, I did pick up welding. I did that for like 2 years, but the smell got to me.
Okay.
So that 2 trades I got at JOBCORP, and I could use them still if I wanted to.
All right.
At the age 50. So
All right. So how did JOBCORP change your life when you got there? From the time you was in a regular school until you got to that program?
You say honest, right?
Yeah, you got to be honest with it.
He ain't do nothing for me because I was still doing what I do,
And what was that?
smoking
What they used to call it?
trees,
What's
smoking
the other
blunts.
name?
dank.
Shout out to the Dank Boys. Y'all remember y'all? Shout out to the Dank Boys. If y'all out there watching,
Yeah.
the Chronic,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
So what
that's
about
me.
you, Dura?
I never smoked trees, so
How did JOBCORP change your life once you got there?
life changing. Can't really say they did that because I already was doing that, living from the city of Highland Park. So
H. Spiller.
I'm thinking. I want to give you the direct right answer. Well, it taught me how to live by myself,
Okay.
fend for myself with washing my own clothes, waking up without nobody else waking me up. 'Cause I stayed on dorm and the budget money. So
Make sure you keep that room clean because they come in there and check.
that's too.
Mm.
But basically, doing everything and being independent.
That's right. I want to give a shout out to Smitty. He's still working there.
Wow.
Mr. Smith still working there to this day. You know, do y'all want to give a shout out to anybody that y'all remember that, you know, any staff?
What's the little lady that used to be? Was she a counselor on the first floor?
The orientation lady.
Yes.
What was her name?
I don't know.
If y'all know who she is, put it in the comments because, you know, 35 years is a long time.
Okay.
I can't remember her name too.
Little short lady.
Rest in peace, Mr. Stafford.
Yeah.
He taught me little things. He used to dance at Morris Day at the time. He was in the band.
Okay.
And he took me to one of the shows before when he came to the city at the Fox. That was a funny situation because I thought he was lying, but he really did know Morris Day.
Wow.
Okay. What's up? When y'all was staying on campus, did y'all feel safe?
Yeah, I did. You're around amongst other, classmates and friends and security there. They wasn't I think what time they locked the doors down? You wasn't in there at that time.
10:30, I like to say 10:30, 11.
Yeah.
It seemed like I lived there, even though I was a non-res. I used to get there at 6:30 in the morning, and sometimes I used to leave at 10:30, 11 o'clock because we used to have basketball games there. So I'd go catch that Jefferson, scared in the mug, had to hop on the Van Dyke. Then I'm back to it. It's like I said, it's like I lived there because I ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And when I was going there, it was easy on my moms because they bought clothes. Like I said, they fed. Only thing I was doing, going home and go to sleep, coming back. It was lovely. We was on the basketball team. This was one of my running mates. That I was the little nigga. You know what I'm saying? They used to sub me. You know what I'm saying? I was young. I was number 17 and stuff. But they treated me like I was a little fella. It was all good though. It was a learning experience. You know what? I don't regret none of it. It was a life-changing experience. A memory that I always take to this day. Nothing like that could never, diminish my memory of, being at Job Corps for real. That was, what about the dances?
The deck parties.
Yes.
Wow.
Dances.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
The dances.
I
Deck parties.
ain't gonna comment on that.
In the back of the hallway. Let's get it. I heard stories.
Hey.
Come on now. We ain't gonna put them names, but I didn't heard stories about some of y'all females. I didn't heard about y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to get wild.
Y'all try to tell y'all kids what you need to.
You be like, don't be talking about, they talking about that Freaknik video.
Oh,
Job.
listen. If camera phones was back then,
Man.
you know how many photos and videos to be saved on emails 30 years later?
That's crazy.
It'd be so. Look at Durrell smiling. Look at him. He's sitting back just reminiscing over there.
You got to remember we was young though.
Yes.
Remember? So as young, saying we open, went around our parents, and we out to see different things.
Little freedom.
It wasn't just the girls, it was the fellas too.
Yeah.
Because I made babies out of there. So I know dreams do come true from Job Corps.
Yes.
So I do not regret it either. So, but I tell the new generation that goes there, get your learning though.
You got to.
Yeah.
You got to.
Get your learning though. It's there for a reason.
Absolutely.
That partying can wait.
This y'all can.
2 years go fast.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Yeah.
for real. It's like, can y'all remember y'all 20s? You know how fast some 20s went?
Man.
It's like you blink one day, you 30. You know what I'm saying?
40.
Over, It is what it is, It's like 20s, 30s, 40s, Hey, I gotta give a shout out to my homeboy, fat ass Kevin Epps. You remember Kevin Epps? Remember we used to go and get weighed every time before the basketball games to see who weighed the most, and your ass was the one that always won that one. So you still fat ass Kevin Epps.
Mm-hmm.
When he see me, he called me fat ass Lee. So shout out to Kevin Epps. So I got a story. See, Daryl don't know this story right here. He don't know he broke my heart. And he don't even got nothing to do with this story, right? I'm about to tell you. It was just somebody he used to go with. I don't want to. She's dear to him right now, and I hope he show her this segment. I used to talk to her on the phone and stuff. We used to talk while she was on dorm and stuff, and for I'm gonna say about 2 or 3 months, and I finally got my courage up to see if she wanted to be my girlfriend. I said, since me and you been talking on the phone, he didn't even know nothing about it. Next thing I know, she say, me and Daryl talking.
Wow.
When I tell you, my heart was crushed. But he was so smooth with it. I've never seen them even interact with each other.
Wow.
That was some player shit, though. I ain't even gonna lie. Did you ever used to see it? Never. That was when she told me they was going together.
Wow.
I was tripping. So,
That
Daryl,
mean, Daryl, you
can
had
you
more than
elaborate
one.
on this one? Because I know you like that.
Hey. Hey, this is a real life situation right here because a lot of these women I was going with, I didn't even know we went together.
Wow.
Oh, God.
This is a real story.
Wow.
You know how you hang and you talk and you hug and stuff? Now we go together. I got a joke with my homeboys now. If you buy a girl a drink, y'all go together.
Wow.
If you take her to the store, y'all go together.
Wow.
So I didn't even know we went together. But on a real situation, after 2-3 days to have the relationship, if a girl tell you to come over 2-3 days, they want it to be something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's how that went.
I remember when we was in orientation. Jomo, I never forget. Jomo Harris, shout out to you. Jomo told me, he told our orientation class, he was like, if you are a non-res and you try to talk to a female that is a res,
That is not your girlfriend.
you're gonna get cheated on. So I advise you don't even try to get in a relationship. And when he told me that, I learned. I took it in heed. You know what I'm saying? So, what about you, Keisha? What did you learn about? Did you have a relationship? Was your relationship serious when you was talking to somebody? Or was just a fling or just what was it?
I mean, puppy love.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was about to say you go down a what's a uterus love or you know. Shit. It was I see a lot of females, a lot of guys, they got their feelings hurt. I seen it. And it seemed like a lot of like the guys, they had, you know how they be having like Carfax?
Mm-hmm.
They had the whole facts. They knew. They'll tell you like, you know who she
Man, because on dorm, it was wild. It was
said,
wild.
That's the hotel next door.
It was wild.
You went to the hotel next door there?
I never been the one next door, but I've been the one like by 75
Wow.
down that way. Used to be, like I say, what restaurant was across there? It was like a little cafe across the street.
Okay.
But that was the better view for women that I was dealing with, where they didn't want nothing to be seen, compared to going next door with a duffel bag. You know, go straight on out like we going home. So we just get off the bus and hit that little spot.
Wow.
Boy, you know.
Wow.
Boy, you did all out there 35 years later.
Yeah.
It's some player shit, I swear.
Wow.
Hey, do you remember the time, did you go with us that time, Keisha, when we went to go, the basketball team, we went to go play, what was that school up in Michigan? Was it Grand Rapids? Did you go with us that day?
I don't think
we
so.
took like 4 buses. I remember this day good. It's like when we got in there, we was like celebrities.
Wow.
The basketball, because you had the girls was like, yeah, and I'm from 7 Mile. I'm from Puritan. I'm from Hollywood. I mean, and the dudes, they was pissed. They was pissed. So we played the basketball game. We lost. And we was gonna eat there, right? We was gonna eat there, and they was like, "Nah, y'all ain't eating here." And it was like the whole school was they wanted to fight us. It was like
Wow.
probably about 300 of them, and it was like probably like about 40 of us that came on because we had like 4 buses. So you got the Detroit niggas. They ain't going for it. They ready, nigga. We could go. We could go. Now this the whole school want to fight 40 of us. And I remember my dad told me if you outnumber, sometimes you go on and take that. So I seen the bus and
You say you got on that bus?
I got my ass on the bus. I said, I ain't trying to be. You remember that? You remember that day,
I'm
girl?
trying to figure, did we spend the night up there that
Nah. We left. We left and we went to they took us to the all you can eat buffet.
I remember something like that. But I can say we spent the night there.
We got back to Detroit probably about 12:30.
Okay, you sure right. Cause I've been on numerous vacations. I've been to Cleveland with the basketball team. I've been to Boston with the basketball team. Where else I went? I went to Joliet, Illinois with the basketball team. Like I said, I've been to Grand Rapids several times as they came to Detroit too. So there's been so many things that I experienced from just playing basketball, going to Job Corps, with just meeting different Job Corps.
Mm-hmm.
And I was on the let me get this right. I was on the what you call that board? We had the president. What's the name of that? It's been 30 years. I forgot. But it's like, y'all can't help me out.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Student council. That's what it was.
Okay.
Student council.
Okay.
So we traveled to numerous Job Corps to see how their outfit was.
Okay.
And we brought the information from theirs back to Detroit Job Corps, see how we can make it better. Like the stores they had, they stores in Boston was immaculate. I ain't gonna lie to you. They had everything in like a regular store. Job Corps starting to become that way, but
you see that
the
see them
funding.
now? I'm jealous that they new campus now. You seen the new campus?
On 14th, 12th, 14th.
Yeah,
Rosa Parks.
Yeah, they nice. I'm like, they got their own gymnastics. They separate from the building. I'm like, dang, I wish we had all that, but I remember they was building. Do y'all remember Black Friday? Yeah, do y'all remember Black Friday at Job? I'm gonna see if y'all remember that. They got everybody. They got all the students in the gym, and we had a new center director, and he was like, everybody's name that I call,
Oh yeah,
you got, you dismiss.
Yeah.
He was like, oh boy.
lean on me.
Yeah, that's how he was. Like,
I was there. Yeah, yeah. Everybody sweating until you started calling them names. I was there.
It was crazy. It was Black Friday. It was raining outside. I never forget it. I'm like,
they got a couple of my road dogs.
yeah.
Shout out Joe Mohair. They got you too.
God, we was hurt.
He called, it hurt it. Like straight upstairs, pack your bags and get on the road.
He did.
Yeah, so
Shout out to my homegirl, Suge. Suge said she do the middle finger up.
Yeah.
Was you remember that? Yeah. Suge do it. Suge do the middle finger up. Man, that was cold right there. I'm like, dang. Yeah, I remember the white girl, I forgot her name. She was just bawling in tears. She was like, I don't even got nowhere to go. That was something else right there. That was a hurt. I heard it for her that day.
Wow.
Yeah, that was something else.
that one thing that taught me too, like the jobs do, Job Corps taught you that a long time ago, 30 years ago.
Sure
You know how you work at a job for 15, 16 years and they come in and be like,
It's time to let you go.
it's time to let you
They
go.
let you go.
So
They build up that
Character. They build something in you.
it's
better.
life's teachings would teach you that watch what you say around people. That get you fired or get you terminated or
Yeah.
get you out of there.
Sure.
So you just gotta know what not to say and when to say it. So
And Job Corps taught you that.
that taught me that for sure.
Your ass act up, you was gone.
Right.
You was gone. So with you, would you suggest Job Corps to your kids if they was wanted
My
to
two
go?
older my two older kids went to Job Corps in Flint.
Okay.
They got a certificate, and I guess like in security. I think the other
Okay.
one got one in computers.
Okay. So when they went, did you give them the ins and outs about it, of what to expect?
Yeah, I said go in there and focus and make sure you do what you did. I said don't do like me because I was on something else.
What about you, Dura?
Well, I broke that curse.
Okay.
I tried to be, when I went to Job Corps, my father, he wasn't around. My mother was passed away. So I was living with my grandmother. So I had really no choice but to go to Job Corps to do something better. I could have went back home, but that wasn't the right way to go.
Right.
Let me get away from all the young friends I had. Let me do me, you know? So it was beneficial to me, you know? But I broke that curse because there were two parents. And what I mean by two parents, they live with their mother, but they come stay with me too.
Mm-hmm.
So I could keep up, I could balance it and stay on top of them. So
Okay. That's what's up. This was fun. So this was for somebody that I was going to the thing not here though. So with the trade that you was taking, when you was in the trade, did you want to do another trade? Like we was in BAM, did you want to be like, dang, we should have took welding? Did you make, did you second guess yourself?
Computers. Mm.
Like when did you do you remember when we went to the Detroit Zoo?
I'm telling you,
remember that.
Job Corps, a lot of that stuff is.
Yeah, we went to
I don't
the
remember
Detroit
a lot.
Zoo. We had to paint the zoo. I remember Delano was up there on that big ass scaffold, and oh man, it was
I remember we always had to paint the dorms.
for
Definitely.
free.
Yeah.
For free. It was for free. I'm like, they could never give us like a little center. I did not want to see a drywall. I did not want to see none of that.
That was on the job training though.
It was too much on the job training. It was when you on the job training, they give you so many hours to on the job training. But I think we went over job training. So name 3 people that influenced you in Job Corps, if you can remember. I know it's you just give me 2. You just give me 1.
Influenced. I was on my own thing, so I don't have nobody that influenced me. But I did look up to my cousin Rashid for doing his thing in there. And my friendship with you.
Well, this is my dog right here, though. This is my best friend right here at the Job Corps. You know what I'm saying? My homie right here. After 30 years, before it was Facebook, they say you could find something if you put it in a book. Guess where I found her at? At the motherfucking library. I say, hell, man, all these years. See, that's why I read this fundamental.
Mhm.
You know, who influenced you, Dura?
I wouldn't say influenced me. I wouldn't say nobody really influenced me, but me just getting to know different people and knowing their ways from east side to west side, had to first probably go with, rest in peace, Zarrell Wilson.
Okay.
That's my guy. When I found out that he was sick, had cancer, that broke me down. That's the first person I've known that had cancer and died.
Mm.
Second would probably be Arthur Smith. Said Smitty.
Young Smitty.
He used to always compliment me when I had something. I compliment him too. He'd be like, Daryl, where'd you get that from? That's nice on you. I was like, that's nice from you too. So I liked that.
Smitty the man. He's still going strong up in there. You know, when somebody just influence other people, other generations. So, dang, you look at it from the 90s to 2000s to 2K1 to nah. I'm like, Smitty still the man. Everybody still got love. And I remember when I was going to Job Corps, I did not, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know about a Highland Park. I didn't know about a Puritan. I didn't know nothing about that. I was just a young East Side nigga coming to Job because the stories I heard before I got there, it was like Jackson prison, that stories I heard. Man, you go up in there, man, they're going to beat you up.
Yeah.
What type of stories did you hear?
Watch your back.
Yeah.
Gotta watch your back. People crazy up in there.
Yeah. You heard some stories.
Yeah.
What your story?
But it wasn't really like that, though.
It
When you
wasn't
got there, it was
nothing like
nothing
that.
like that. It was nothing like that.
I call it, whenever you get like 15 different people, 15 different attitudes, you gonna have a problem. You know?
Yeah, you is. I agree.
You just got to figure it out. Once you figure it out, you'd be like, we on the same page. So that's how that was. You know what I'm saying? You can't back down for nothing, though. You know what I'm saying? You do that.
You couldn't be weak with
You
it.
couldn't do that. So you had situations where you had people who burnt churches, black churches, went to the Job Corps.
Mm.
And the newspaper got out with his face in it, and he was going to Job Corps.
Wow.
So the word got out, and they beat him real bad. So that one story that I was there and I witnessed. So,
Wow.
That's great. Man.
so you got the good times and bad times.
You know, I used to be jealous of y'all. What was that? The weed class? What was? Remember the people that used to smoke weed and they come and get them out of class and they had to go to counseling. Remember that?
No, because I never get caught.
You gotta get caught.
Never.
Ooh.
Except for that one time I was in my dorm room.
Let me tell you something. The weed man that was in there, I ain't gonna put his name out there. He my friend on Facebook to this day.
Wow.
He knew that I didn't smoke, but they used to check all of his homeboys that used to come in there. So I swear to this day, it was about 20 joints. I had to work on me. He said, Lee, put this in your pocket because I know they ain't gonna check, which they didn't. They called me a square. And that lame Lee. Everything you say, lame Lee. I take that. It was what it was. You know what I'm saying? I put it in my pocket. I didn't get you. I walked right past security, Hunter, big fella. And my mans, we got upstairs. She say, "What you want, Lee?" I said, "Give me 2 joints before I can take to my dad."
Wow.
Yeah.
It was some real. And I used to love Christmas. Remember they used to double our checks.
Yeah, I remember though. I remember everything about Job Corps because it was so much fun. You know?
It was.
So, too much fun. I still remember I'm running people like y'all all, and we kick it. You got a story to tell. You know?
Yeah.
Especially when a person say my real name.
Oh, yeah.
I know you know me from somewhere. You know?
Mhm.
So that's a good thing too. You know?
And and it also goes to show you, when you you see somebody and they approach you and how you doing, they talk to you, you could go to show you about your character. Oh, you wasn't a shiesty nigga, you wasn't a snake, you know what I'm saying? Because if you was something like that, a person not even gonna approach you, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna try to stay away from you, if you're a thief, I'm not getting by you. You're a liar, I'm not being by you. So the long-term characteristic played a factor back in the day,
Well, I agree with you to a certain extent. Now you gotta remember we was kids.
Yeah.
And we still trying to figure ourselves out. So a lot of people were stealing because they didn't know how to survive. They learned that from where they came from. So when you come to Job Corps, you're supposed to break that curse and become something better. That's how I figured it out.
Right,
You know?
right.
Yeah.
'Cause I used to like to fight.
Okay.
I used to like to drink. I used to be in class drunk. I used to get up
Wow.
and take my beer, get up and drink. You get it back in. You go to the store like 10:30 at night, get your little, because they ain't going to search me. So I go up in there, but I got something.
And the next door was right across the street. Right
So,
across the street. And they let y'all back.
Huh?
They used to let y'all back?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Your cousin, me, we used to have a scheme.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We
the brushy.
used to have a scheme. We used to be like, we used to wake up and be like, who birthday gonna be today? Because the girls used to give you money if it's your birthday.
Okay.
So it'd probably be my birthday. I'd come up with probably like $32. We'd go at lunchtime. We won't come back to school. We'd go down there by Park Place. It was a little basketball place right there we play. Get like 15, 60, 64 ounces, Coke 45 OEs, and some liquor. We stay out there, play basketball drunk, just having fun. So we know we had to make it back for dinner time. We get back to, like you say, that one thing about Job Corps, they feed you 3 times and you can eat as much as you want to.
You sure
So it wasn't no need to go home if you stayed off dorm because you could eat, especially when they had like fried chicken, French fries, that type of stuff. You just know you will be there for a minute. So
But, hey, let me. Do y'all remember this? When the glass, somebody break the glass, what they used to say, like in the cafeteria, if the glass
I
break,
kind of remember that. What
they
they
will say, crack. They be like $5.
Yeah.
It's like everybody used to be in union when they say that.
Yeah.
Like crack. $5. Like, oh shit, $5 a lot coming out your check.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I remember 27. Then from 27, 32.
Yeah, get that raise.
Man. Then the bonuses, you what was them P-Peps, you get like your report card, remember that? I ain't never get shit. Good, man. You had the counselor. Remember our counselor, he dressed with the bow tie.
No, you taking me back. I'm trying to catch this thing.
He had the bow tie like a penguin.
Wow.
I remember he was our counselor. He was our counselor because we both had him. You remember?
I don't remember his
I'm
name.
trying to catch it because I really never. I remember Rhonda Jones, 3rd floor, Mr. Farmer, Mr. Williams, Crummy.
We're still living.
I like to say he off Boulevard in that area.
Okay.
Wow.
Mr. Crummy.
Mr. Crummy, I think he just retired.
Yeah,
Good job.
Mr. Crummy. He lived that way too. Who else I remember real good? Well, the reason I say that because they're the kind of people that saved me. Cause I got into some situations up there. I wasn't 100%.
Right.
I got into some bad situations.
Okay.
On other floors I shouldn't have been on.
Wow.
But fully dressed, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Fully dressed. That one thing saved me. Fully dressed, you know.
Yeah, because y'all was like Batman and stuff. Because how y'all used to just go down to the other floors and stuff.
Somebody always had to have the door locked.
Oh,
Actually, I give you a story about that too, because I had a smooth roommate. This is a funny situation too. Shout out to Aaron Lucky. So this particular night, it was the weekend, and I had to get down to the 4th floor from the 5th floor. But I couldn't use the exit doors because the RAs, they used to watch them and they hear it click and they hear it open. So I had to shoot down through the window.
What?
So by this time, we tied a knot with the sheets and I climbed down there. So I get down there, I'm straight. Now it's time for me to come back up. He couldn't pull me up. So now I had to click the door and they heard me. And I ran back upstairs through the back door. I made it that night. So real story.
So whoever that girl was, if you watch it, you see what almost happened.
Yeah.
It might be someone like, was it me or was it? You remember the date? No.
Well, actually, we were down there just doing a Bible study. It wasn't that really. To say clothes on. It was you just go down there sometimes just clothes on just to talk to them. You know, it wasn't always like people think. You know,
Okay.
so
All right.
then you had a lot of females that really wasn't doing it. People lying. You know,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of them women wasn't doing it like that. You know,
Right.
well, having sex like that.
A lot of. Then you got a lot of pregnancies in there too.
Yeah,
Wow.
You got remember a couple pregnancies.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, you live on dorm and you got pregnant.
But you got to remember too, when you living on dorm, you get pregnant, you want to be able to go back home too. So you want to, cause we young, you know. So at 18, you just want to finish up what your mother and father or grandmother wanted you to do. Go back home for like a year, then you're on your own, cause you ain't living with your parents like that. Them days is over with, you know.
Right.
So once
So,
my kids got 19, 20, time to fend for yourself, you know.
that's right.
Go out there and figure it out. If you mess up, you come back, you know. But I'm thinking when you get on your own, you'll figure it out like I did. So
You got to. So when y'all got y'all readjustment money, what did you do with it?
Probably got my first apartment.
Okay. What about you, Dur?
well, actually, when I got I'm thinking because the young lady I was going with, she got hers too. We left at the same time. So I think she got we both was working. So I think she used hers for the apartment. And I used mine for a vehicle to get us around, me and her back and forth to work. Cause we left around tax time too.
Oh, shit, I had that bread.
Yeah, so
I had that bread going on.
that's how that worked.
I remember I got my readjustment money. I pulled up on you. I had bought me a car. My first car, it was a red Reliant station wagon. I paid $600. Real shooter for your ass. It lasted me for 3 months. Engine went out.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, that's how it was. What made you say why you leave Job Corps again? You said you got caught.
I got caught smoking on dorm in my room.
I left because I felt like when I got there I was 16. When I left I was 18. So I'm 16 turning 17, but I left 18. So I just woke up one day thinking I'm grown. I said, I'm just tired. I don't want to go no more. I want to go get me a real job. My mom said, you sure? I said, yeah. She said, I signed the papers. But the thing about it was, I signed these papers, you better get you a job. Got that readjustment money. Like I said, blew it. Got 18. She's like, okay, you better get you a job. I didn't get a job. I worked at Thornapple Valley. She was like, I'm about to go get me a 1-bedroom apartment. You're going to have to figure it out. Figured it out. Because she was like, you ain't going with me.
Right.
I
Wow.
had to figure it out, something serious. That's when I had a baby and everything. Life was lifing. You don't learn today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We all get to the point in our life that we think we grown. So you think you grown, it's time to live life. So when you had your first child, were you scared? Did you think you can, handle it? What was it? That was a hell of a transition.
It was. I was scared. I mean, I had my mama, she helped me a little bit,
Okay.
but I still had to fend for myself.
Figure it out.
I had to figure it out.
And figuring it out is the best lesson you can learn. I
It
swear.
is. I mean, you get a lot of bumps and bruises in it, but you learn. You learn
You don't get no instruction sheet
at all.
and say this how we gonna do it.
This how you supposed to be mommy. This how you supposed to take care of kid. No.
Then the crazy part is if you got a mate, you gotta learn this person too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They good time, they good attitudes, they bad attitudes, they would make them go, would make them tick. And what about you, Daryl? How did you transition into being a father, first time being a father after leaving Job Corps?
Well, actually, when I first left Job Corps, I just started right off. I waited till I got like 21, 22 to have my first baby.
Yeah, I was 21.
So it wasn't nothing like 18, fresh out of high school, GED, that type of stuff. Well, none of that type of stuff. I enjoyed myself for a minute. When she first told me, actually, I had two women pregnant at the same time. I was kind of happy because one was born October 27th and one was born October the 30th.
Wow.
So right now, I'm at Sinai, then I'm at Children's, Sinai, Children's. So it kind of tiresome until I just came out and told the truth.
So both of your kids the same age.
You think?
I see him on Facebook too. I see him.
Right. So that's how that story went, you know?
Okay.
So I was kind of happy, but I was kind of confused because I really wanted to know how it happened at one time with both of them. I thought one was just me being a man. I wouldn't try that again.
Right. Okay.
Because I kind of cheated one of them out, and the other one I probably cheated them. They like to say probably.
You have sons?
A son, I got 2 sons.
Okay. So you'll tell your sons not to do the same thing?
Well, actually, with some wood that. well, actually, my son, he liked me, but he ain't like me. You know? So he ain't having no kids. He's 31 now, so with no kids.
Okay.
And my daughter, she's 31 with no kids. So that's the best blessing, but they got siblings. So that keep me motivated too. You know what I'm saying?
So both of your kids, do they take out the ones you had that with your Job Corps with us? Do they got the same traits as their moms? Because I see your one child, she's a split image of her mom's.
Which one is that?
The one back
Oh,
here.
Kimberly.
Yeah.
Kimberly Jackson. Rest in peace, Kimberly Jackson. Yes, she is.
She was so serious. Why? I remember she used to walk down the hall. I mean, she used to always have this serious look. You remember Kim? Yeah, she's serious.
But she probably deal with the work ethics. But she making me proud because she not having no kids yet.
Okay.
I don't want her to be like me or her mother because we wasn't married.
Okay.
So I want all my kids to be married when they have kids. At least give it a chance, you know, than just being single, thinking you can do what you want to do. So that's what I was doing.
Okay.
And that's how I got myself in trouble, you know. And I blame that a little bit on Job Corps too. That's something I do blame on Job Corps.
and why do you blame Job Corps for that?
Yeah, because there was so many women there that I was confused. I didn't know who I wanted to be with. You know?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just saying, when you got charisma and stuff, you can get them like that. So
Man.
that one thing I do blame them for. But I'm happy for my kids.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You know, so
Yeah.
it's a learning stage. But I learned a lot from Job Corps.
And Keisha, you weren't fast.
No.
I can honestly say you wasn't no fast tail girl up in there. Listen. Your
Tomboy.
kids said, listen, I can vouch for her. She was not fast.
Tomboy. I mean, I liked
Yeah,
some
you was.
guys. I
You
thought they
was.
was cute and stuff.
Yeah.
But tomboy, smoke my little weed and just do me. Stay out the way.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That was, and I'm just so mad. I didn't have no girlfriend up in there. But when I went to that picnic 10 years ago, y'all know I'm not gonna say no names though. I'm gonna leave it at that.
They probably like, man, I hope he don't say my name. Don't say my name.
We going to the 2026 picnic this year too. So I hope y'all be there. I'll be there. I'll be there this year. You know. So we gonna wrap it up to each one of the charms I forget. So I want to give a shout out. These people I want to give a shout out to. My homegirl Kanisha Hart. Sonya, she supposed to came. R.I.P. to Kim O'Neill. Tawana Smith. I'm on. Delano Brown, Keith Adams, your wife, Herman. Oh man, let's see. My homeboy Jomo Harris. Damn. You go ahead, girl, because I want to miss.
The list is long, but you know what I'm saying? I was there for like 2.5 years, so I got a list. It go on and on and on and on. So let me just try to figure it out real quick. I got to go with the rest in peace people. My man Zarrell Wilson, Richard Morris. Let me come a tip on top of the head. Now I'm thinking, you know, the Dank Boys, a lot of them deceased too now. You know, so Mo, he deceased. A lot of my good friends deceased and went to Job Corps.
What country?
Country, I like to say he deceased too.
Wow.
I gotta verify that. My brother Bird, he deceased now. Good guy.
Nicky Bird. Yeah.
Yep, Nikki Bird. All the females from Job Corps. It was so many of them. They played a part.
Yes.
We just having conversations with a lot of the fellas. I can't remember all the names at once because I had to write it down like I'm making a rap song, so I ain't gonna be able to do that. You know. But to my man Lee, he's showing me the way right here, man. He doing positive things. I like that.
Appreciate it.
I like that people moving forward and not backwards. I ain't seen Keisha in a long time, but it started to come back to me. Yeah. I remember you kind of knocked jogging pants on. I remember that night. That same look.
You know what? I want to do a shout out too. And he did his thing. He had a whole studio. He was doing his thing with Janet Jackson. KK, Kenneth Cab. Y'all remember KK?
Yeah. That was my man Richard Moore's cousin, first cousin. Yeah, him and what the other guy, Big Roger, what's his name? They both went there. They KK and the other one. They stayed on Durham with us too. Yeah. Them boys were driving Lexuses back in 90. They had Lexus when they first came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was,
Kenneth. Yeah.
he got paid. He was doing Janet Jackson eyebrows and stuff. Yeah, he was doing his thing before he passed away.
That's the first people I knew that knew how to scam. That scamming stuff, not
Yeah.
the first people I knew.
In the 90s.
Yeah, they brought the whole floor pizza back then. Yeah. I remember those days. Yeah. A lot of good people with different move differently, I could say. Everybody moved different.
Yeah.
West side moved different. East side moved different. Everybody moved different. But we came as one.
Yeah.
Everybody was clicked.
Yeah.
And I love that, you know what I'm saying? Because I showed it and not know about, like I said, certain hoods and stuff. I got schooled, you know what I'm saying? I got schooled to what was a P-Rock, what was a Linwood, what was a Dexter. I didn't know none of that, you know what I'm saying? I just knew about the Chalmers, Harper, Van Dyke, Kercheval, you know what I'm saying, Jefferson. That's all I knew. So.
I can say that too, Lee. I knew about Northland skating ring. I didn't know nothing about the skating ring over there. When Job Corps, you take a skate and all that. You know? I knew about Northland and Fairlane and Oakland Mall. I didn't know nothing about no Eastland Mall. So there's a lot of things I have. The Job Corps taught me with different neighborhoods of it. Houston, Whittier. I've never been on Houston, Whittier. Ross. But had a lot of close friends lived over that way. You know what I'm saying? Chalmers, you know what I'm saying? Rochelle, you know what I'm saying? I was over that way, places I shouldn't have been. You know?
Right.
And they moved different. They moved different the way we was moving. You know what I'm saying? So
from that.
life-changing situations.
Yes, it does.
So
what about you, Keisha?
I don't remember a lot of people names, but I do remember faces.
Okay.
I'm just happy whoever I come in contact with. If I can learn something from you, that's what
tell
it
them
is.
she's an influence. Quit being shy. I see you got like a store that doing herbs and.
Oh yeah, I do natural herbs for tea blends. It's called Natural Radiant Skincare. It's a small cafe because I do soul food Sundays, meals. I'm in Lincoln Park, so if you got a driver's license, you can come holler at me. 3521 4th Street, right next door to Just One Liquidation, and down the street from Mickey's Pizza. Every Sunday from 1 to 5, I serve soul food Sundays. I have natural skincare, deodorant, lotions, body butters.
I see the skin. I see the skin.
Natural
skin regimen. Okay.
you said Lincoln Park?
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to get the situation. I'm trying to figure that spot. That ain't Allen Park. So Allen Park, I'm going the wrong way.
Yep. 4th Street, Southfield. Because I live in Allen Park, right off Southfield.
Do you know Chef Celeste? Oh, no, not her. That's like she always be out there too. Dance on the new dance show.
Oh, you like to do dance show, huh?
Right. I see you had one lady on there for the dance show shaking it up.
You gotta get that back. New dad show from a bad leak.
No, you got to get some new ones. You got to get some new ones.
They sure do.
You got to bring fun back too. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
got to bring fun back.
Got to.
Absolutely.
Got to. And guess what? To everybody looking at this podcast, we all 50. It goes to show you, we done stayed out the way. We stay humble. Listen. I go, if I ain't doing nothing, I'm in the bed at 9.
Man.
What's up?
7:30 for me. I look at the lottery. If I don't hit, TV go off.
That's
Listen,
it.
and it was a time about 9 o'clock. That's when the day started.
Yes,
They
sir.
got vouch for me. We up, like I said, we 50 in our 50s, go to bed early, wake up early. Remember, I used to, when I was young, I'd be like, why people go to bed so early?
Man.
I'll give you a story on that. I went to the doctor. This is a real life story for all my JOBCORP people. This is a real life story. So they give me these blood pressure pills all the time. So I was using them, and I'm like, damn, my lifestyle wasn't going the same with these blood pressure pills. So I was like, talking to myself. I wasn't answering myself. I was talking to myself. I'm like, I'm going to stop taking these pills and stuff, man. I'm about to start exercising and let my blood flow. Got me a treadmill, weight bench. I did everything, small little things, started off like 5 push-ups, 5 sit-ups, 10 minutes on the treadmill. I did this because my doctor appointments, I go every 2 months. So I go in there, I'm rushing to get there because I want to hear what they're going to say because they always got bad news like the oil place. You go to get your oil change, they talk about you need a windshield wiper and a new tire. Something that don't make sense with. So I'm like, just wait it. So she like, Gerald, your blood pressure pretty
It's
good.
high.
What you doing? She said, it's really good right now. What you doing differently? You taking the pills? I said. So I'll go along with it, let the whole conversation go. So she's like, I'm going to lower your dose of your blood pressure pill. I said, you don't have to worry about doing that either.
Right.
I said, I've been exercising. I've been going to sleep early, giving my heart a chance to rest and stuff. She said, well, we going to wing you off of those and stuff. I said, I quit smoking cigarettes. I quit drinking, you know, and I go to sleep early. I do my exercise. And I'm eating healthy. I don't need them pills.
That's good.
I think them pills will kill me, you know. So it would mess with my sex drive. That's what I'm trying to get with because that would do. I'm like, what's wrong with me? I feel like I was 60.
I know. I take them and shout out to my doctor, my urologist, and my dialysis pill. Hey, hey, have it to the best.
Yeah.
So we're going to end this podcast. Hey, I appreciate my guests coming on here and showing much love. We reminiscing and, you know, I love it. You know, so if you're going to go to JOBCORP, to the young ones, go and learn and do what you got to do. Shout out to Smitty. One love to each one of the Charmers. I'll catch y'all on the next episode. Peace.
Blue Light Chronicles. Tap in. Yeah. Blue Light Chronicles. Story in the pixels, truth in the audio. Scroll through the city like a sideshow. Tap on my life.